Yeah, so I'm just gonna be talking about what is happening with cyberspace. Is it still a thing? Um, is it canceled? And if I'm having fun with it. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about in a brief period of time. So that's what I'm gonna do. Uh, Let me just start off with saying, I'm not having the best time uh, with uh, with cyberspace. Uh, so let me start off with my goal. Um, my goal for cyberspace was to make it within 2 weeks, and that was back in July. It's almost been a year now, and I know I built up a lot of hype for it, but in reality, the hype is not there. Uh, sorry, and yeah, it's just not there, and I feel bad for hyping it up. I still gave myself that 14-day time frame, but I just really haven't had time. My next day I work on it is my 14th day, and it's not finished. There's not many bugs, but it's not finished, and I made a promise to myself I'm gonna release it that way. Typically, I don't want to do that because, as a game developer, you don't want to release an unfinished game. But this is more of a learning experience, and you guys will see the journey along the way. And I learned a lot about 2D, but 2D, which leads me to my next point, is just not for me. 3D is where I'm meant to be, from what it feels like. I'll still make 2D games here and there, like um, maybe some like mobile games or something, but 2D is just not for me. I enjoy making 3D way more because it's more interactive and more immersive, and I feel like you can tell better stories with 3D. Um, so yeah, during the time of cyberspace, I started a small team consisting of, I think, me and three other people. Me, my friend Matt Madness, my other friend. I don't know if they want their name out there, but so I'm not gonna say it. They work on art, and then my other friend who helps me with the story, which is why I want to get this game done so quickly, because they've been a tremendous help. And they've put a lot of time and effort into making assets for me, especially with the art side of things and music side. Cyberspace is not a game that I want to release, but I have to for my own sake and for my growth, my portfolio. Showing what I have done, how I started, and keeping a personal portfolio. The game will be released free on itch.io, and I'm not expecting great feedback. There'll only be 4 to 5 levels in the game. One of these days that I'm taking, which is I'm adding myself an extra day, I'm just going to be working on levels, and then the game's finished. Before you start the game, there will be a note saying, hey, this game was made in 14 days. Don't expect an amazing product, But that's just how it's going to be. I'll explain some backstory. And yeah, it's just cyberspace, not my cup of tea. I had really big plans for it, and sadly, I have to let the plans go because sometimes things don't work out. Now my next thing, which is one of the harder things to talk about, is motivation. I've lost a lot of motivation to work on this project. I I went crazy with it for a while. I just lost motivation, and that's partially due to the whole fact of me not not being happy with myself and or this game I'm working on. Which, and I know I like to keep my channel positive, but sometimes you have to get real and stuff. So yeah. Also, a few months back, this is when I talked to Thomas Brush, which there's a video coming on that soon. I said, quote, "I have a new schedule for my game development career. My first official game, CyberSpace, will be made in the span of 2 weeks. I'm giving myself a head start to plan the game and to market it a little bit. First, this game will be released for free on itch.io. My second game, Unknown Title, will be made in the span of 2 months with the same rules applied as last. This game will also be released for free on itch.io. My third official game, Starwind Rebirth. Yes, this is a big one for me. This is going to be a remake of my first ever game from about a year ago. This will be made within the span of 4 months and will have the same rules applied as the previous two. The remake will be a complete game with a fun gameplay loop and a compelling story. This game will be released on itch.io for $3. This may be a lot to ask for, but I will be doing a few giveaways for people who would like a free copy of the game. I hope you guys can understand, as I will be putting the most time into this game. That is all the news I have for now. Thank you for all of you that follow my journey this far. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon." So that was a lie. My second game is way more ambitious, and it's going to take way more than 2 to 4 months. And no one knows that. No one from the team knows I'm going to do this, but I'm going to anyway. And also Starwind Rebirth might happen in the future, but very unlikely. I want to leave Starwind, Starwind in the past, and move on to bigger and better projects that are not only going to benefit my career, but be entertaining to you guys. So yeah, CyberSpace, my official release date for it is being announced here. May 24th, May 2022 is the day CyberSpace releases, and I can finally move on from this hell that I brought upon myself. And I say that, and I don't want you guys to think that I don't like game dev. I love game dev. It's just CyberSpace was a boring project for me. It's going to be added to my portfolio. It's going to be added to other people's portfolios. And I'm very proud of everyone that has contributed to it and all of you guys for supporting me through it. I can't do it right now. I just can't. So yeah, that's going to do it for this whole thing. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry to keep it sad, but sometimes that's just how it is. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon. I'm hoping to also release a video in June. Goodbye.